Round 1 of match 4. Comet Catcher. 3v3, 2v2, 1v1, 8v8. This map can be played in all formats, and it very much is. Let's go into a fly around. Comet Catcher doesn't seem to have any performance issues whatsoever. I just loaded straight into this and I can fly around here in 60 frames at this speed. And it doesn't care. Alright, then let's fast forward up to the match start. Alright. So, introducing our teams. East side, we have Team OP. They have got some gobbledygook name that I'm not going to attempt to pronounce. The words OP are in there, and it tends to ring true. The East side team, many of the players need no introduction. We have MBT, Ryko, and 8D. And then on the west side, Team FMAT, Noob Kids on the block, Firehole 89, Tech Talk, and Git. Alright, let's see how our players start out here today. Firehole, starting in with Armada vehicles. Tech Talk, starting out with Cortex bots in the center. And Git, with Cortex bots in the north. And over to Team OP. 8D, starting out with Cortex bots. Ryko, Cortex bots. And MBT, starting out with Armada bots. No vehicles for Team OP. Alright, let's have a look at the starts here. Firehole, lab going up relatively early, and 2 rovers take to the map. The first unit's out on the field, already halfway over. MBT seems more than ready, Tick's coming out of his own, and a light laser turret protecting his back 2 mexes. Ryko, 1 grunt going into 2 constructors here, and a 3rd starting up. Not feeling any pressure at all to get units or radar. Slow and safe start for the west side team. TechTok going for some early converters here. Wanting to go and get some more metal from that excess energy that he has none of. New kids on the block, ladies and gentlemen. We will see mistakes. But honestly, it's the heart that matters. They signed up for the tournament, and here they get to play against a team far superior to them. But this could honestly be nothing but valuable replay information for them. MBT takes down the 2 early rovers from Firehole and now begins to move the ticks forward. Pulling no punches here. Git manages to move a grunt up and remove mechs from 8D here. 8D sleeping right now with a huge amount of map he has to handle. Maybe they'll underestimate these new players in this match. Ryko taking a wide spread of vision here with his grunts, slowly expanding forward with his constructors. MBT raiding the economy in the backside. Skillful micro of the ticks finds some unguarded economy here. But now it looks like, as he's looking elsewhere, the commander goes and sweeps the last of the scout units. But another one assaults from the south side. In the lanes, we have Firehole taking on MBT in the south. Vehicles versus bots. Bot on bot action in the center of the map. TikTok versus Ryko. And Git in the north side, shaping up against 8D. Ryko. No early unit pressure from TikTok. Allows Ryko to just walk forward. And then he has his decision to make of north or south. MBT still has a tick parked up in the little crater there, giving them valuable information whenever he chooses to poke its little head up. Another Mex from TikTok goes down. Only one light laser tower on the front of his base, nothing at the back. MBT moves a tick in now. TikTok's base under siege. But meanwhile here on the front, Git with the medium plasma bots shaping up against 8D. The thugs walk too far forward and 8D does the old switcheroo, turns around and D-guns them into another dimension. TikTok's units finally move back and deal with the scout incursion at the back of his base. Meanwhile, Ryko moving forward, TikTok still at home. Ryko looking to push his pressure in here and assault the economy of Firehole. There is a laser tower, and the grunts circle around on the edge of its range. One Mex goes down. More units from Ryko shaping up here. MBT building some defenses up on the front line, preventing Firehole from moving forward as he now moves units around the defenses to go and continue to assault the weak backsides of their bases. Firehole putting up a heavy laser turret on the front line, but has very little to no energy to fire it now as all of his solar panels back in his base go down. More raiding units from Ryko continue to destabilize TikTok's economy as Ryko moves forward and claims the center of the map. 8D, superior economy and superior build power at home, put a lot of units on the front line to siege the front of Git. Medium plasma bots and rocketeers push to the front line, eviscerating the static defenses of Git, and now Git's commander is in danger. Rocket bots and medium bots outrange the commander by no small margin. Git's commander looking heavily damaged here. And the commander goes nuclear, all of the units going down with it. Firehole in trouble here, brings artillery up to the front line. MBT brings up a vehicle lab on the front. Git at home attempting to tech up. What do we have here? Some old-fashioned beatings? Yeah, Flame Warrior, that's what's going on right now. But this is what they signed up for. There was no restrictions on this tournament whatsoever. 8D pressing forward. MBT medium tanks on the front line. 3 commanders for Team OP against 2 on Team Git. The heavy laser turret from Firehole going down to the long-range artillery from MBT. And Firehole's commander goes nuclear. The final commander on the front is TikTok. He moves forward with his units attempting to break through, but Ryko sees this and puts the assault down. Resignation from Firehole as he has nothing left. And Team FMAT take the L in round 1 of match 4. Alright, setting up for round 2. We're going to change the ambiance a little bit here. The music doesn't go through to the VOD. We have to add that in custom later. So, for now, it's just us and this battle music. Alright, still a bit of a fly around, see what our FPS is like. 60 frames, going nice. Let's up our speed a little bit here. The main cause of stuttering seems to be the initial stage of the game when the commanders start building the labs. It might have something to do with the wireframes, because just here in the placement, it's totally fine and smooth. Alright, round 2, played on Eye of Horus. Team OP takes the west side, east side, the new Team FMAT. Alright, looks like we have some shenanigans going on here. Could this be a game-winning tactic, or will it just be memes? The synchronized building over here from Team FMAT. Looks like a conjoint air lab. What are we going to see here? Gunship rush? Bomber rush? Transports? Very interesting play here. Looks like we see transports coming out from Team FMAT. Tech Talk handing out the units to his teammates. A third transport goes up. They are stagnating on energy, so it does slow down a little bit. All 3 commanders getting picked up here. Looks like an all-in on 0 in roulette. Sure does. Scouts go forward from 8D. Spotting the 3-man air assault. The D guns go out. 8D's base is eviscerated. Oh no, but they're all 3. It is a meme. All 3 commanders go in. Honestly, this could have been insane. They could have basically eliminated 2 players just straight off the bat by degunning the initial base. Oh man, it could have been. I would be interested to see something like that done by a pro team. I think they understood that they were very well outmatched. So a very, very fast 4th match. This takes us on to the final